All right, let's do this. Hi everyone, my name is Amanda. It's nice to meet you. If this is your first time on this channel, and if it's not, welcome back. Today, we are going to be going through what I spend in a week. Am I gonna put myself on blast? Pretty much, but you know, that's what makes these videos somewhat entertaining. I will say though, if you are looking for that kind of video where someone spends like hundreds of dollars on their hair or thousands of dollars on a stylist, this is not gonna be the video. I am a pretty cheap YouTuber. I don't like to spend a lot of money. I don't have that fluid income like a lot of those YouTubers do, you know, like go them. But for me, I feel like I make a pretty average income for someone my age. So I try to spend my money as wisely as I can, but you know what? Maybe by the end of this video, I'll probably realize that maybe that's not the case. Oh, and also something I want to mention is that I'm going to be including all of the meals that I ate at home, which may be a little bit weird, but that's because I went grocery shopping the week before, and I just don't think it's fair to count my food at home as free when technically I had to buy that food to make it at home. So I did my best to break down everything, so I'm just gonna include my meals at home. Yeah, let's just start off with the weekly expenses. On Monday, I stayed home all day. I just needed to like edit, respond to emails, wanted to write in my journal. So it was really like a stay home, be lazy, work in my pajamas kind of day. So I started off with a cup of coffee. I added a little bit of creamer in that. Vegan creamer, of course. I buy like a giant bag at Costco, grind my own coffee at home, and then I make it in my French press. And then the creamer my boyfriend actually bought for me. I'm going to be mentioning him a ton in this video, mainly because we just hang out every day. You'll see that he buys a lot of things for me and I buy things for him. So it really just, I'm just gonna mention him a lot, okay? I know it may be annoying. So that coffee comes out to 14 cents. And then later for lunch, I made a taco with brown rice. Taco itself came out to $3.67, and the brown rice was $1. And then next for dinner, I decided to have a stir fry. So I made a stir fry with half of a packet of tofu, some carrots, jalapenos, squash, and some pad thai noodles. The pad thai noodles and the bell peppers were free because my boyfriend got them for me. But with all the other ingredients, that came out to $2.21, which was so insane because that made a lot of pad thai, and I definitely had leftovers for the next day or the day after. We'll see. My boyfriend loves ordering food like a lot. So he ordered himself some type of Asian food. I forgot what he got, but he also ordered me some vegan buns, which I thought was really sweet. And they were also so good. So I'm so glad he did. So that brings us to the total of Monday, and that is $6.02. So on Tuesday, woke up, same thing, had my cup of coffee as I usually do with that dash of creamer, and that was 14 cents. And then a little bit later, after answering some emails, I was getting hungry and I decided to have a little bit of a healthier breakfast. I made some almond flour pancakes with some fresh fruit on the side. Those pancakes and fruit came out to $2.91. And then afterwards, me and my boyfriend went thrifting at this place in North Hollywood. Normally, I wouldn't really go shopping, but I'm working with this company on a sustainability, like zero waste video, and they needed me to get like a thrifted outfit. That total ended up being $26.64. I got some cute stuff and it's gonna last me a while, so no regrets. Also, I should mention, my boyfriend drove us to the thrift store. Otherwise, I would have included gas. So yeah, he drove us, so that was free. Afterward, we were pretty tired. We were there for a few hours, and my boyfriend convinced me to get kava with him. So I ended up getting myself a bowl at kava, which was so good. I love kava so much. But yeah, that ended up being $13.97. A little bit expensive, not gonna lie, but it's just so good. That brings us for the total of Tuesday, and that is $43.66. And then on Wednesday, I planned on filming a thrift haul for my main channel, drank my usual, my coffee and creamer, and that was 14 cents. Then for lunch, I ended up having the pad thai leftovers, which was free. I ended up filming the video, editing a bit, and then when it came to dinner, I ended up making me and my boyfriend some cauliflower gnocchi with pesto and vegan chicken, and that came out to $6.04 for the both of us. My Wednesday total is $6.18. Not too shabby. And then Thursday was another work from home day, which is not unusual in this pandemic. So I started off my morning with some more coffee. That was 14 cents. I actually woke up super hungry that day, so I had some avocado toast, plain avocado, bagel from Trader Joe's. So that was 83 cents. Then later that day for lunch, I ended up making a chicken wrap with sweet potato fries for me and my boyfriend, and that ended up being $3.00 $3.86. Then later that day, I wanted to just continue eating healthy, so I just made a Buddha bowl with like some chicken, rice, carrots, and avocado, and that was $3.05. So my total for Thursday is $7.88. And then on Friday, I woke up and surprisingly, I did not need coffee that day. So your girl did not spend 14 cents on her coffee. But that day I did realize that I needed some essentials. I was running low on something, so I did plan to go to Target and go shopping. But I was a little bit hungry that morning, so I started off with some cereal with banana and blueberries. So that came out to 85 cents. And then I went to Target, which is so dangerous if you're trying to save money. So for my little Target haul, I ended up getting 2 tank tops because they're only $3 and they're really, really comfortable. And then I ended up getting what I actually needed, which was body wash, feminine wipes, toothpaste, a mini container for shampoo and conditioner because I had a larger bottle with body wash and I wanted to put it in a smaller container, so that's why I bought that mini one. And then I also bought some birthday candles, dark chocolate, and tulips because it was going to be my boyfriend's mom's birthday the next day and I wanted to get her a little something. So that ended up being $41.17. And then after leaving Target, I ended up paying $2.50 at the parking structure, and that was after validation. That's what I don't like about the downtown Target location. Even though you validate it, you always end up paying for parking. It's so annoying. The Target in downtown is super close to my apartment, so my drive to and from Target ended up being about 20 cents. And then when I got back from Target, I was super, super hungry, so I made myself some lunch. I just made some gnocchi with pasta sauce, and that was $3.19. And then later, I just started editing some more, and then when it was around dinner time, I made the weirdest dinner. Okay, so let's not judge myself here, all right? I ended up having 2 baby sweet potatoes, brown rice, cauliflower tabbouleh, and half an avocado. This was literally the weirdest combination of foods because I was just feeling really lazy and I didn't want to cook for myself. This dinner ended up being $2.19. So my total for Friday was $50.10. And then Saturday I woke up and sadly I ran out of coffee. I was planning to go to Costco to like buy like another bag of coffee, and I definitely would have included that in this week, but I didn't have time to go. So I just started my day with no coffee, had another bowl of cereal with banana and blueberries, and can I just say cereal is so underrated. I think it's so delicious. That cold milk and like the crunchy cereal, it's just so satisfying. Anyways, yeah, that was 85 cents. And then later, I was going to have dinner with my boyfriend's family, so on our drive over there, he offered to get me lunch if I promised him I would work out later. He's just so about like working out and he's trying to motivate me to work out more. So I just thought that was really sweet of him, and I was like, you know what? I'll take you up on your offer. Give me that free lunch. So he ended up buying me a veggie grilled salad, and that was free on my end. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I did work out. I did 2 Chloe Tink workouts, which were so hard, but I did it. And I earned that salad. And then later that evening, we had dinner with his family, which was free. And I didn't record it because I honestly forgot. I totally would have. But they ordered me some vegan pizza, which was so good and super, super nice of them. So that brings us to the total for Saturday, which is 85 cents. So crazy. And then Sunday, it was Valentine's Day. So woke up that morning and I decided to treat me and my boyfriend to some breakfast. So I just got us some bagels from this like local bagel place, and that ended up being $17.19. And then when doing my makeup, I realized that I forgot my eyelash curler. I was spending the night at his house, so I needed to go to Walgreens and buy a new one, which doesn't seem super essential, but honestly, when you're like just that into doing your mascara, you need that eyelash curler if your lashes are super straight down. So I ended up going to Walgreens with him, and that ended up being $7.11. And then for dinner, we ended up ordering some really, really yummy Thai food, and that ended up being pretty expensive, so I helped him out and I Venmoed him $15 for dinner. So my total for Sunday was $39.30. I actually didn't count the total for the week. Okay, so now I need to do that. I'm so scared. Whoa, okay. This is kind of surprising. So my total for this week ended up being $153.99. You know what? I mean, it's not as bad as I guess other videos I have seen, so I'm just like not gonna be too angry with myself. I try my best and I'm not perfect. My recurring expenses. This I am so afraid of. So I live in a 3-bed, 2-bath apartment in downtown LA. So my portion of the rent is $1,020 per month. Divided each week, that's $255 a week. And then I also spend $75 on my parking spot, and that's each month. So each week that comes out to $18.75. And then my Wi-Fi each month is $18.32 a month. And that's just my portion. And then each week that comes out to $4.58. The electric bill does average, so I took the average of 3 months, and that ended up being $46.07 for just my portion. And each week that comes out to $11.52. Utilities is $99.60 a month, and that came out to $24.90 per week. I think that's expensive, but that's what you get for living downtown. My phone bill, my brother actually pays. My brother started paying for it a long time ago, like years ago. And I think it was when like my dad needed help with the bills, and then my brother offered to pay the phone bill for everybody in the family. And he just like hasn't told me to get off of his phone bill, so he just continues to pay for me. Shout out to him, love you, brother. I also pay for iCloud storage because I have a lot of Apple devices and a lot of content that I need to hold. So that ends up being $2.99 per month, which is 75 cents a week. I also pay for an editing app called Tezza. It just comes with a lot of cool filters that I like for Instagram. That is $3.99 per month or $1 per week. Then my AAA insurance, that comes out to $199.55 per month, which is so expensive, but you do what you gotta do. Okay, actually correction. So my roommate made me realize that I actually was paying a lot more than I should have. So I called AAA, and turns out I was definitely overpaying for my car insurance. So they're going to refund me, but in actuality, I pay $135.50 each month. So I'm going to be correcting everything that I'm adding up from this point forward. Just wanted to, add that in, and that's it. That comes out to $49.89 per week. And then I also pay for Spotify, which I think is so worth it because I am not gonna listen to ads when I listen to music. I just can't do it. It is $9.99 per month. That comes out to $2.50 per week. I pay for Amazon Prime for my family, so that comes out to $130.31 for the year. That came out to $271 per week. Oh, and I also wanna mention something because I know I'm going to get comments about this when it comes to my recurring expenses. I didn't include health insurance because I don't have it, which is kind of embarrassing to share, but I mean, it's the complete truth, and I'm sure there are people out there that completely relate to me. My dad died in 2017, and when he died, I actually lost my health insurance. My mom doesn't work, and my brother has his own job, but he can't put me on his health insurance, and health insurance is so expensive. One of my biggest plans when moving to LA was to find a part-time job that included health insurance in the benefits, so I could just save on that portion of my life and I didn't have to pay out of pocket. So in February of 2020, I got a part-time job at Equinox, and that included dental, health, everything. But then in March, I was temporarily furloughed because of the pandemic, and LA went on lockdown and gyms were closed. And my health insurance never came in because I was literally only there for like a month. So there's that. I am looking into some affordable health insurance options. So I mean, if any of you guys have some recommendations, shoot a comment down below. But yeah, that's like the cold hard truth with my situation. It's hard when you have to support yourself at a young age, but adulting is hard in general, and I'm always open to any help out there from any other people that have gone through it and have dealt with it themselves. So any love is greatly appreciated. So in total, my recurring expenses came out to $371.60. Which is way more than I expected, but you know what, like, just living life is expensive, so you can't beat yourself up too much for that. So when including my weekly expenses and my recurring expenses, my total for this week comes out to $525.59. I'm not happy about that number. I really expected it to be a lot lower, but that's why I made this video. All right, you guys, and that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. I definitely do think I can improve on the amount I spend every week. I don't think it's terrible, but you know what? One step at a time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you a ton, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.